All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I got to come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studio.
All right, hey, welcome back in. OTB here on a Monday morning. Don't worry, we'll find our way back to the LSU game. We'll watch some tape.
Oh, where are we going?
Film. What's up?
Where are we going?
Well, I figured we'd go talk about the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah.
Since they, whoa. You got a victory, sir. Against the Carolina Panthers.
Good. I'm excited.
I'm trying to, before we get there, though, because we had some squirrels here in the studio. Some Charger-Steeler highlights. Great uniform matchup last night. I was trying to see if I could find, and Ladd McConkey just scored, and Moscona bet me that Ladd wouldn't have 2,000 career receiving yards. Career. And I think Ladd right now is right at 1,800 in 2 years. Actually, a year and a half. So I was just seeing how close we were. So, yeah, he's right at 1,800. So 200 more yards, and that's going to win me that bet. So
let's go.
I was just trying to keep track
Let's go,
there.
Lottie.
What was the bet?
I don't know, probably like
We take over his slot?
Probably. Well, I'm working during that time.
Yeah, we don't want it.
Yeah. I kind of like
You
the
wouldn't have to
mornings.
wake up so early.
Actually, early bird gets the worm, the whole deal.
Talking about Matt. We don't
That's
care.
true.
We don't care about that.
That's true.
Yeah.
This one over here.
That's true.
I mean, show could start at like 8 or 9, probably.
That's the
gotta
deal.
be
We get
7.
to push the show back an hour.
Just push it back an hour.
Yeah.
It'd be fine. I'd like that.
Oh, when I first got, let's see, 20, what year did we start doing all this? 2018? Yeah. Yeah, Hanging with Hester 2018, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, sure. That sounds right.
Because I started here in February, then I started in SiriusXM in March.
Yep.
It was like boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
That morning show I used to do for SiriusXM on the SEC channel, it used to start at 6 Central. There's a big difference between 6 and 7.
Yeah.
It's a
60
giant,
minutes different.
I mean, it's a giant. It's only an hour, but
Wait, y'all started at 6 in the morning?
yeah, it was a 6 to
why?
It was a 6 to 9 show because it was like they based it off Eastern time zone, right? So it was drive time for the East Coast, and it's before I could do it from my house because like COVID changed all that. But before, I used to have to come in here. I'd go down to Prod 1, and then I have to get on Comrex and then do the whole deal. So like I was getting here like at 5:15 to try to, because I had to set it all up myself.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big difference, bud.
That national morning show that comes on, what is it? I always forget the name. Unsportsmanlike.
one before
You're the only
us?
person I know that listens to it, and I'm not trying to be
I listen
funny.
to it on the drive here.
The one before us, Unsportsmanlike.
They come on at 6 a.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, 5
So
hour
5 time. Like
That's what time our morning show series
Yeah.
on 84 is, too.
Boy.
Dusty and Danny, they come on at 6, and Dusty lives in Oklahoma City, so it's 5 a.m. for him.
Gross. Only one good reason to wake up that early is that if you're going hunting.
With the time change, I feel like I've been waking up earlier.
You work out early sometimes.
Yeah,
right?
you like work
Yeah.
out at like 4:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild behavior.
Yeah, that's
How do you get the muscles working at that time?
Self-hate.
Self-hate?
I was going to say
Mental
self-talk,
toughness.
but okay.
Yeah.
You just got to really hate yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
When I was-
you look in the mirror, don't be no punk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
When I was in Seattle, Pete Carroll had brought David Goggins in to talk to our team. And I don't know if, like, I'm sure a lot of us listening know who
Yeah.
David Goggins is. I think
I dabble.
He was he went through BUD/S, so he was like a Navy SEAL, he was like an Army Ranger, and like Coast Guard. Like he passed all the 3 like most excruciating like tests or whatever. He does all this crazy ultra marathons, and he gave us he was talking to us, and super inspiring, like super incredible person, like incredible mental toughness, physical toughness, everything. Can overcome anything. But we were kind of laughing afterwards because it was like everything he did, he scheduled his entire life around things he hates because of mental toughness.
That's what I do.
Like I wake up early because I don't want to wake up early. I want to be tough. I go run a 100-mile marathon because I hate it.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, well, like, what do you do that you like? Was my thought. It was like, where do you, we were kind of like laughing. No, we weren't making fun. We were just like adding on. It's like, well, yeah, divorced my wife because I loved her too much. Mental toughness.
Got rid of everything.
Got rid of everything. I don't know, but it was wild, man. He gave us some wild story. Like the first time he had to qualify for some ultra marathon. I think it was like in South America or something like that. And he had to run around a track at a high school.
Yeah.
80 miles. Had to run. And I like completed. Can you imagine running a circle at a high
80
school?
miles.
Like, okay, like if you're going to
that
do
seems
it,
harder
cool.
than like
Real
just
quick.
running.
Just running down
80.
a road or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, in a circle. And I think he said he brought like he wasn't prepared. He brought like 2 or 3 like packs of like Ritz crackers.
Yeah.
Like to
Oh,
fuel him.
I'll get you.
And some water.
Yeah, because the stuff in Ritz is really good for you.
Anyway, he did it.
The salt.
Right? He did it, and then he had to go to the hospital because he had like a torn spleen, and he had like tons of broken bones in his feet and stuff like that.
Sounds like it was worth it.
Shout
It was
out to my guy Walker. So Walker's one of the owners at the gym, the block that I go to, and he's
Texas
like
Ranger?
yes,
Never heard that before, I bet.
he is a marathon runner, and he did an ultra marathon this weekend. He ran 100 miles.
No.
It's unbelievable.
Yes,
100
he
miles.
ran
That's what those
100
ultras are.
miles.
Walker. My
yeah,
God.
shout out to Walker. Like he killed it. He went up to Illinois, ran 100 miles. I think it took him 13 hours or something like that. He kept like an 8-minute pace or less the entire time.
That's wild. Like doing that.
Yeah.
Like so a lot of those ultra marathons they'll run for like 24 hours.
Yeah.
Because they can't keep that up. And sometimes it's like through the woods and sometimes it's like
It's
all
crazy.
these different stuff. Like I don't know. Like I don't know what drives you to do that or what joy you get from doing that besides like just wanting to overcome obstacles in life and and that's awesome. But it sounds like horrible death to me.
Yeah. I did 8 miles yesterday, and that's the furthest I've ever ran.
That's
a lot.
8's a lot, yeah.
One's a lot.
All right. So here's what we're going to do because you saw a squirrel.
Yep. David Goggins squirrel.
We'll finish this, and then we'll come back to the Saints. You got to promise me at 8:15, though, we'll come back to the Saints.
I guess.
Okay. What is the hardest thing that you've ever physically had to do? And I'm not talking about for you, not a game. That doesn't count. I'm talking about a workout. Because we actually might have the same one. I'm not sure. Is 8 miles the hardest you've like?
8 miles is pretty hard, but like when we used to do mat drills. Like I don't know if y'all did them in football, but like we did mat drills in softball, and those used to make me want to throw up all over the place. So probably mat drills or any CrossFit that I used to do.
Yeah, for sure. Tay?
Yeah, it was this. We did this CrossFit going into the senior year of football, but we did it on our track. And like you would have to run, stop at a workstation, lift.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
whole run wound up being about 2.5 miles, but like you had a bunch of weights and stuff in between. And it was my first time doing it.
Yeah.
I remember it was awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great question. I'm trying to think back on it. So mat drills in high school were like legit
They're
a thing.
terrible.
It was one of those things, but I honestly don't know if it was the hardest thing, but it was the first thing.
That's
that
probably what
pushed-
it is for me. Yeah.
But like I do remember doing it and like not being able to sleep the night before, not being able to like I knew what kind of hell was like looking I was going into. And it was like you threw up every day. Like there was trash cans all over the mat.
Yeah.
Then fourth quarter program, Nick Saban's fourth quarter program, there was trash cans all over the field.
Right.
The day we ran 30-something 110s.
That was for me the day we ran 30.
I remember
34, 36. It doesn't really matter.
I think it was 32 or 34. It wasn't 36.
It was the day that we started over because Benny
we
wasn't
talked
winning.
about Benny Brazil was here. He was an Olympian who wasn't like he wasn't winning every race, and he just got back from the Olympics.
By the way, who was coming in under every time, which was the rule. If you come in under time, Benny was crushing it, but wasn't winning every race. And so since he was an Olympian, he should have been winning every race according to Coach Saban.
Yep.
And so we started our entire run over because of that.
Yep. I remember I remember running, and this is probably late in the 20s of these 110s, and we're in pretty good shape. I mean, we're young, we're dumb, we're in good shape, I'll say. Easy. I remember like mid-stride, because we still have to beat a time. Like we had to beat, 17 seconds? Like I remember running a stride and like puking over my shoulder. Yeah. And like not being able to stop and just having to go. And that was a pretty brutal time. Yeah. I don't know if anything will ever like mentally in my brain be harder than the mat drills we did.
Yeah.
At Robert E. Lee High School in Tyler, Texas, with Coach Gary Fleet, the offensive line coach, like stereotypical offensive line coach, yelling, loud voice. The first time, like in my life, I've been coached with curse words.
Yeah. I didn't even know girls were allowed to do mat drills, and we were doing.
You found out, huh?
Oh man,
they were barrel rolls, belly flops.
We may have called them something different. What are mat drills?
You're on a wrestling mat.
Yeah.
Right.
And basically, like, so how we did it was there was a series of drills you would do. Mm-hmm. So you'd have to do
like literally flips too.
Like flips, barrel rolls,
knee down, like put your knee down wherever they pointed.
Belly flop, so just like dropping on your chest.
Yeah.
Like you would do this one things where like, kind of like burpees, but you'd hit your chest, then you'd have to like spin and hit your back. So you'd have to hit your chest and your back, then get up. Then you have to jump. Then you're like, he said, get out of here. And you'd have to roll. Like I remember one
the bear crawl stance where he's like, this way.
This bear
crawl. Roll.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And then like you had to roll. Did you have to roll in the middle of the mat and then dive past the line with your hand past the line?
Or like sprint, and if you had to like hit the wall and say there's something every year, like win or team or something. And if nobody did it, you had to start all over. It was oh man.
Yeah, everybody had to start over. And I remember like hitting your chest. I can't, for whatever reason I can't. It's like a burpee, but you just hit your chest.
Yeah.
We did that
like
on the
65 of them one time, like in one rep.
We did it on the field a few times. We didn't have like mats though.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh yeah. Oof. Those mats saw some stuff, man.
If you never did mat drills,
I think everybody should have.
Inside the chat here, we're getting 20-mile march in full combat gear, about 250 pounds when he was in the Army. 250 extra pounds.
Yep. I know that that physical fitness test that you have to do in the military now, it's been different the last couple of years. It's a little bit more CrossFit. I know it's a beast.
Yeah.
I don't think it was for a while, but the last couple of years they changed it, and it's more of like the CrossFit type of workout. CrossFit's hard too, man. That's challenging.
40 miler and Delta Force selection. Ooh, yeah. Any of these military workouts are beast.
Yeah.
We used to, like, when we were in San Diego, there's so many bases right there. We used to always go every year, 1, 2, 3 practices, and we do it on the base. Mm-hmm. And they would always pick out a rookie, like typically an undrafted guy, like a rookie, to do like that day's workout or like whatever the obstacle course was. And you're in good shape, you're in football shape, whatever. They'd go against either, it'd be Navy, Army, well, the Navy or Marine actually out there, and they would crush the pro athlete. I mean, it was, they wouldn't even be breathing hard. And our poor rookies like after like the first part of it.
It's kind of like when the people used to come into LSU when we were there and teach us the yoga Pilates.
Oh yeah,
class.
Yeah.
And it was like we were exhausted.
Yeah,
and we were all like in the middle of summer workouts too. Like, so we're in good shape.
Yeah,
but not at doing that.
Different shape there, Bo.
Different type of shape. Daniel in the chat said, I fully expected Flynn was going to say waking up for OTB is the hardest thing he's ever had to do.
Yeah, he's been crushing that though. He's been like, I hadn't heard
from
you
day
complain.
one.
Yeah,
right. I'm like David Goggins because I hate it. That's why I do it.
Hasn't
like,
been
he's
late.
Almost kind of a morning person now. Haven't been late. He used to be. He was never on time.
Yeah.
Now he's never been late.
I don't show up after 6:30 very often.
No,
I'm saying like you're here ready to go. When I come in here, you got your little notes ready to go.
I had to get here about 10 minutes earlier today because it took me 10 minutes to walk up the stairs.
That's true.
Matt was like, I got to plan for extra time.
I got to plan for extra time because this back is barking.
What's it say?
Hey, we gonna watch some film?
Yeah, we are. All right.
I mean, not right now. But like today.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, you're the one with 7 screens. You're the film guy. You got your mouse,
but the cord is way down there.
I got you.
One of us can pick it up for you.
I got you.
I appreciate it.
And I'll bring the BS. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back.
Off the bench.
All right, go to All-Star Toyota of Baton Rouge.com. Buying new, leasing, renting, everything is always available. So if you're looking for a truck, Tundra, Tacoma, they got the Sienna minivan, they got the full-size Sequoia, they got the 4Runner, they've got the Highlander. If you're looking for that mid-size SUV, they've got something for everyone. So go to the website today, see which one is for you. Go ahead and schedule a test drive. Go see them over at the dealership. Promise you'll be happy with your selection there. And they got so many different ones. Your needs are always going to be met as well. All-Star Toyota of Baton Rouge.com.
Yeah, how about a rent a car from All-Star Toyota too? So per day rental price. So you can go there, get set up, Miss Lisa Sessions right there. Maybe you got a Thanksgiving trip planned. Maybe you got something for the holidays. You're just going to get away for a couple days. Go see some family. You don't want to put miles on your current car, so go rent a car. Anything on the lot is available and as good or better per day pricing than those big box car rental places at the airport. So go see them. All-Star Toyota, BatonRouge.com.
...2007 champs. Purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Coming towards her, stuck still, no turning back. She hid around corners and she hid under bed. She killed it with kisses and from it she fled. With every bubble
Hello.
she sank with it.
We're back.
Ibuprofen kicking in.
Old ass.
Took more than the directions said.
Ooh.
Get
What
right.
do the directions say?
Come on, liver, get right.
What do the directions say on Advil?
I don't know what they say actually, but I
ibuprofen or
know that
whatever.
what doctors have told me that for a short period of time, like a handful of days or whatever, you can take 800 milligrams 3 times a day, every 8 hours.
Seems like you've done some deep research.
Well, it seems like I had, elbow tendonitis for a couple years in the
true.
NFL.
That's true. I forgot about that.
I don't call it, liver damage. I'm just calling it grittiness.
Yep.
You don't like physically. Hopefully, it's not gritty.
Yep.
Hopefully, it's smooth.
Saints got to win.
Yeah. All right.
17-7 over the Carolina Panthers.
That's good. I think it's good. It's
Why
not.
you play to win the game. Tyler Shough, 19 of 27, 282 yards, 10.4 per, which is a great number.
Mm-hmm. He did a really nice job in the game making plays happen off schedule. He did a really good job off schedule making some plays.
Yeah, there was one where, the rush was right there and he found a way and got out like right at the last second. And it was a big play to Juwan Johnson. I think that was the 52-yarder.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken. There,
is that the one early in the game?
I think so.
The first big play.
Yeah,
it was great. Stepped up in the pocket, moved within the pocket, gave guys a chance, and look, you take advantage of opportunities that you have, and guys popped wide open. You had a couple of DBs fall down, and you got it, but you don't make those plays unless like you're creating that momentum, creating that time in the pocket, and keeping your eyes downfield. And then don't look now. Chris Olave has stacked a couple of really nice games together this season. He played great yesterday, one-handed catch, made a great play on the long touchdown, which was a great Tyler Shough. Is like the guy's not open, throw it in a place that your guy can make a play and give it a chance. You see that play made by good quarterbacks all the time.
Yeah, and look, they were hand fighting. DB falls down. Olave stays through the play and goes and scores. And Juwan Johnson, and I swear to God, I'm not trying to be funny. He caught the ball and held on to the ball and made big plays. Like he's had moments where he's caught the ball and fumbled it or had it in his hands and dropped it. Like this is the good part of Juwan Johnson. I mean,
even when he catches it though, it makes a good play. Like I'm holding my breath.
I'm waiting. I know
because it doesn't look secure.
It never looks secure.
It doesn't look like just a real I stuck the catch.
It's like his fingers don't touch the ball. Only his palms touch the ball. I swear to God, go back and watch him.
So he's playing with mittens?
I swear every time it feels like he catches it with his palm and his fingers don't touch it.
Are you saying Juwan Johnson's football gloves, receiver gloves, are actually receiver mittens?
I think so.
That makes a lot of sense. If
yesterday,
you think about it.
he had a big day. 4 for 92. had a score, had the 52-yarder. And the defense played incredible. Defense was great. And Carolina's not the best offense, but they certainly can run the football typically. I mean, Rico Dowdle is somebody that had been tearing it up over the last couple of weeks. He has 18 carries, only 53 yards, 2.9 yards per rush. And then for you, on the other side of it, I'm not saying that you set the world on fire by any means running the football, but you stayed committed to running the football. Mm-hmm. You ran it 37 times, only 122 yards, but you stayed committed to it. Time of possession.
You stayed on schedule. It helped you stay on schedule yesterday, and that's what happened. Tyler Shough making some plays. It keeps the defense on their heels a little bit, keeps them honest a little bit. You can't tee off. You can't predict when you're going to go run or pass.
Right.
Which that's what happens with struggling offense. You saw it with the Saints a lot this year. You see it with LSU. You become very predictable. And I thought it was a really well constructed game plan, really well executed. Sure, there's still issues on the offensive line, but Tyler did a really good job. And people in the huddle over here,
chat.
Huddle.
No, you can
Chat.
call it huddle if you want to.
I like the huddle.
Buy you Ford
I
huddle.
wish we could name it the huddle again. They said, Matt, you can't hate on Shough today. I've never hated on him, not one time. Just want y'all to know that. Let the record show. I hope he's an all-pro guy. I hope the Saints got their guy, and it looked like it yesterday. Now you got to stack games, of course, but
yeah, that's the thing
stack
too.
games.
Like, this isn't hating on Tyler Shough. This is when Spencer Rattler was getting all the blame. It's like Spencer's doing some good things out there.
Yeah,
and Spencer had the Giants game that Spencer played like this.
Yeah, that was the win.
Right, and so to Matt's point, that's great. Now you got to go stack another one.
Yeah.
Because last time wasn't. Last game for Tyler Shough wasn't great. This one was great.
Look,
now you got to stack another one.
All indications from yesterday. I mean, big arm, calm in the pocket, made plays within the pocket, created more time for his receivers, and found the guys. So it was a lot to be excited about for Saints fans and for Kellen Moore and that whole staff. There was a lot of good things right there. Now it's like you start playing the numbers game with wins, losses, draft picks, what Tyler's doing. Are we going for a quarterback? Are we not? Hopefully he keeps on this trajectory so they don't have to, and they can, because there's so many areas that you need that you don't want to have to spend a lot of draft capital because you don't have a lot of draft capital, right?
I know you picked up a couple of picks at the trade deadline.
Hey, they tried to feed Vele. Tried to get that fourth-round use out of him.
He had one catch, 15 yards.
Not a big deal.
Really
Stack him. But Olave looking like a one receiver a little bit a couple times this year. Now, kind of goes dark for a little bit every now and then.
Well, we know having the number one pick and potentially quarterbacks and you want to take a franchise when you haven't done so. We know all the stats. But to your point, they need so much help. And receiver is a spot that they desperately need help because Olave went out there and had a great game. But then your second leading receiver, a tight end. Your third leading receiver, a running back. Your fourth leading receiver, a tight end. Vele was your second leading wide receiver, and he had 15 yards. Two actual receivers caught passes in this game for the Saints, and you threw for 282 yards. So, that's a real issue. I don't care who's playing quarterback. They got to go get some more weapons for whoever it is.
Yeah, that's an issue for sure. But, I mean, look, you could look at it like that, or you could look and say, hey, we were able to throw for 282 yards, and only two receivers caught a pass. So there was positives out there. Certainly the Carolina Panthers, they did not play very good. Bryce Young might be the worst established starter in the NFL. And
17 of 25, 124 yards, 5 yards in attempt, no touchdowns, 1 interception, 2 sacks. Yeah, he's bad.
Yep. Good completion percentage, though.
Xavier Legette.
He had an opportunity for a one-handed catch.
0 catches, 0 yards.
He's coming, though. He may have ran some good routes.
Kamara added 83 to my total.
He did.
He played his ass off.
So
turn back the clock.
It's not going to happen, but it's a way better chance of that than Legette. Let's say KO.
Let me tell you, NFL football's wild.
It's just NFL.
NFL football is wild.
So redundant.
It says football in the title.
No, the NFL.
National Football League.
National Football League football. You got a lot of issues, pal. NFL's wild.
It is.
Who had the Dolphins beating the Bills 30-13?
I had the Bills covering 9.5.
Okay, but remember at the beginning of the season, we were like, dang, Tua kind of went toe-to-toe with Josh Allen.
Yeah,
I know, right?
But, if you remember,
super
but even in that
fluky.
game, though, remember they got like a backdoor cover.
Yeah,
True.
so they wound up.
True.
Yeah.
I think
Yep.
it was.
It was closer than it like the
It was
end of
close
the last
the whole
score.
game, and then they like scored at the end. Yeah.
But if you go look at that game yesterday, I keep trying. I didn't get to watch it. I keep trying to figure out how the Dolphins won this game.
Why?
Tua Tagovailoa, 173 yards passing, 2 interceptions. Josh Allen, 306 yards passing, only 1 turnover. Now, he did have the fumble as well, but
Well,
They
because
ran
A-Chain
it.
had 174
I was about
yards
to say,
rushing.
They ran it for
Dude.
197
Is it an A-Chain or
yards.
A-Chan? Like,
I think it's
everybody
A-Chain,
pronounces
right?
it differently.
I've always said A-Chain.
I've always said A-Chain, too.
That's what Jimbo says. And that was his coach in college. So that's
Okay.
what I've always said.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's A-Chain.
Yep. I mean, how'd they win? Because I watched a lot of it. It wasn't like even necessarily close. Josh Allen, like, who are you? You're an alien sometimes, and sometimes it's not a great alien.
Right.
I said that for years. And
You have been saying, and it's still the same.
T-Bob used to always be like, "Oh, that's so dumb." I'm like, I like the guy a lot, but it's like every time I'm ready to fully give myself over to him,
I know
this happens.
He breaks your heart.
Yeah.
Like last year, it didn't happen a lot, but like he's making some wild plays.
The AFC is wide open.
Wide open.
I think there's some leaders in the clubhouse for sure. Like what the Patriots are doing, winning 7 in a row. That's very impressive. The Broncos have won 7 in a row. It's a different style of impressive because
Yeah,
they've played some really, really bad teams, and they've had some really bad offense. But that defense is super elite. Chargers have won 3 in a row. The Ravens don't look now. They've
Don't
won
look
3 in a row.
but they didn't. I was watching that game yesterday. They didn't even look great. Like every time I would, because I had like the little quad box going.
Yeah.
And so every time I would like get my eyeballs to them, like Lamar was either getting sacked or getting crushed as he was throwing it.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even look impressive. But then I look at the scoreboard; they're killing it. I think the Bears on the NFC side have won 6 of their last 7. By the way,
The Bears.
Bears won 6 of their last 7. NFL is a wild season right now.
The Giants are creating ways to lose games.
Mm-hmm. New ways.
It's Jackson Dart's got to.
He's gonna have to play a little.
Yeah, he's gonna play a little.
Or he's not gonna play for a long time.
No, he can't continue doing what he's doing.
Your brain can only receive too many bruises.
Yeah.
Or so many bruises. But it was fun to watch yesterday. A little snow in that game.
Yeah.
That's football, baby. I love snow games. Nothing more exciting, nothing more beautiful, romantic about a little snowy football game.
The Packers are still sitting at the top of the NFC North, by the way.
I know. It's wild, huh?
Packers would be the 3 seed, I believe, in the NFC right now too. It'd be Seattle, Philly, Green Bay, Tampa, LA, Detroit.
Yeah.
Lions
the
and
Lions are the
Bears
best
are-
team in that.
Yeah.
Right this second, the Lions are the best team. Now, we'll see tonight.
That's why,
really good.
that's
We're-
why I'm a little surprised that the Packers are ahead of them, but their
Yeah.
winning percentage is
They
better.
got that tie.
Yeah.
Which-
Lions and Bears are neck and neck, though.
Yeah, so the Lions are, I believe, right now the best team in that division. But we'll see tonight. We'll see who comes out, Jekyll or Hyde, for the Packers. They
Yeah.
play the Eagles at home. They just got embarrassed at home by the Panthers, who lost to the Saints, for crying out loud.
Hey, it's the
Saints are so
NFL.
back.
The
I
Chargers
know.
lost to the Giants. The Saints beat the Giants. Like
It's
it's
true.
It is what it is.
It's a wild game out there. It's exciting, though. Y'all
Gotta
hate
love
on me
NFL
for
football.
y'all hate. What'd you say?
Gotta love NFL
I
football.
love NFL.
NFL
so much.
football redundant.
NFL football. So y'all hated on me yesterday. I was talking about how good Caleb Williams is. Y'all been laughing at me.
I wasn't hating on
Y'all
you.
been hating on me.
All I said was he's a TikTok quarterback. It's true.
It
always
was
on
funny that you
TikTok.
said he was the
Literally
best
all
quarterback
quarterbacks are
ever.
on TikTok sometime.
Not all of them.
There's clips on them.
Most of
Clips
them.
of them.
Oh, you know what I mean.
You think Matt Stafford's on TikTok?
Clips
Probably
of them.
not. Probably
His
not.
wife, though.
Matt Stafford paints his nails.
I would say like he, towards the end of that game, so he kind of put the team on the back at the end of the game
The
yesterday.
thing,
He
the
did.
thing about him, because you're right, like he'll do some stuff. You're like, okay, that's not normal.
That's-
somebody can do that. he always got in trouble because he would try to go even above and beyond what that was.
And he didn't need to.
And he didn't need to.
He threw some balls.
If he figures that out, which he seems like.
Well, I think that's why I said Ben Johnson is the best thing that could happen
for sure
to that guy.
You say Eberflus was not?
Eberflus, no. He couldn't command a kindergarten room.
That's true.
But that guy threw a couple passes over the middle yesterday, like seam routes, that I would like to get the mile per hour on them. Like they were humming.
Yeah.
Looked like me in that flag football game a couple weeks ago.
Did. I even know right there.
Like that one, but that was on the run to the left.
Colson Loveland, that was
Run to the left, throwing it in between the hashes. Caught the back of the ball.
Good catch.
Anyway, it was very impressive. If watch out for Caleb Williams in the next couple of years as he gets more established in that Ben Johnson offense. Guy's special talent.
Yeah, using all his weapons too.
I know a lot of people hate on him. I get it, but just watch the football part.
I gotta say, I don't mind the painted nails.
No, I don't care about.
I don't care at all. I mean,
I'm not doing it, but
yeah,
do you?
You're not doing it?
I'm not doing it, but
I'd take a lot of paint to cover those fingernails.
As long, look, it would. I'd have to get like an actual gallon of paint. Yeah, if you play tough on the football field, I don't really care.
Mm-hmm. Seems like they are. They've won 6 of their last 7. I told you to watch out for the Bears in the back half of the season, but they kind of already they're finding ways to win, right? Yeah. The Giants, they found a way to lose the game as well.
It might all be for naught, though, in the NFC with the way Seattle's playing.
Oh, my God. Those guys.
Sam Darnold threw 12 passes yesterday, and they won 44-22.
DeMarcus Lawrence had 2 almost identical plays, like fumble recovery, return for a touchdown. They were almost identical.
Yeah. Makes that Saints loss to him don't look so bad, doesn't it?
Zach Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker, both really good running backs. Sam Darnold doing what he's doing. Jackson Smith and Jigba. You got Cooper Kupp just saying, I'll have a 67-yard catch yesterday, sure. Rashid Shaheed only had 1 catch, but now he adds himself into the mix. The defense is really good.
Seahawks are – it might be we're looking at Seahawks Patriots Super Bowl.
You think they're going to run it this time or throw it again?
I don't think it matters this year.
Sure. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane's studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com. Trashrangers.com is the website. If you want to sign up for residential or commercial service, it is reliable waste and sanitation solutions in South Louisiana. And if you want to check out the roll-off dumpsters as well, remember that's anybody in the listening area. They can have that roll-off dumpster, 3 different sizes to choose from, delivered to you. They make those big jobs easy with those roll-off dumpsters, and it's fast delivery, flexible rental terms as well, no hidden fees. Give them a call. Tell them what your project is. That way they can make sure they got the right one on your project, right size dumpster, 225-612-2477. And again, always online at trashrangers.com.
Yeah, you've been hearing us talk about this, but they added a service, which is their Trash Ranger Sanitation, their portable toilet business for business, festival, concert, fair, construction site, whatever it is. So go local. Trash Ranger Sanitation, flush away the national companies. Trashrangers.com.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
I've been roaming around, always looking down at all I see. Painted faces fill the places I can't reach. You know that I can use somebody.
What happened to Kings of Leon? I mean, I know they're still like a thing, like a band.
Hey,
I gotta give you. They had a stranglehold on a lot of music space there for a while.
I first learned about Kings of Leon from your friend group, your high school friend group, at your wedding, I think.
Yeah.
They were all listening to it, and I was like, all right, this is good. They're like, yeah, they're really famous in in England.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
That's
But aren't
weird,
they
they're
aren't they from
American.
like backcountry Kentucky or something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
But
a
you know how it
documentary.
is, like
they're from
they went
Tennessee.
over
Or
like
Tennessee,
Yeah.
they went over to
Let's see.
England or something like before, and they did a tour, and everybody's
Yeah.
like, these guys are kind of good.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
pretty legit. But like there was that documentary, I believe, that came out on
Yeah, they're
them.
from Tennessee.
And there was like a lot of like meth and stuff like in there.
They
Like,
dabble.
I mean, not
I
like,
mean, who?
I mean,
What artist doesn't? You know.
who amongst us?
You know,
I mean, not
meth gators
me.
are
Just
cool.
kidding. It's not a thing. Don't do drugs.
Yeah, but
Singers
I
are
mean,
crazy.
But if you do, make sure you're an artist.
they had
Make sure you're an artist.
they had a
Gives you
run.
Creativeness.
they had a run.
They had a run. And look, timeless music.
They released an album last year.
Oh,
Yeah, I
hell
know they're
yeah.
still like doing stuff, but you know what I mean. Like
The good
like
stuff.
every
Yeah.
song they put out for a while was
Yeah. The good stuff.
yeah.
Okay, you got a
Thanks to
question for
Sparklers.
us?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I got a little hypothetical question for you guys. All right, well. So the San Francisco 49ers, we kind of talked about like how good they've actually been this year despite like a plethora of injuries.
Oh, big word.
I know. So they lose yesterday. They lose to the Rams. The Rams are they're good, man.
Yeah.
The Rams of Seahawks are to me the top of the NFC right this second at least. So they lose yesterday, but they've been doing this all season with Mac Jones. What, McCorkle? Is that what you call him?
McCorkle.
McCorkle's his
That's
real
his
name.
name.
McCorkle
Yes.
Jones. McCorkle Jones.
Not what I call him. It's what his mother and father call
Former
him.
first round pick, former on the birth certificate.
Yes,
It's
McCorkle.
it's his
All right,
middle
yeah.
name.
All right, so former first round pick, former castaway of the NFL, bust.
Yeah.
So they have been on a winning streak with him. Yesterday during the game, they lose, of course. So, but he went 33 of 39, 319 yards, 3 touchdowns. So in this scenario, what I'm thinking is, if you're the San Francisco 49ers, do you think about trading Brock Purdy if you can command 2 to 3 first round picks for him? Like, what if you're going to trade him to the Jets? What if you're going to trade him to somebody that's looking for a quarterback to establish with a new head coach, someone disciplined, a good quarterback? Now, this is not me saying that Brock Purdy is a better quarterback than Mac Jones. That's not it. I think Brock Purdy's a better quarterback than Mac Jones. But the way he's playing, they have been to the Super Bowl with Garoppolo. They've been to the Super Bowl with Brock Purdy.
Mm-hmm.
How much better is he? Is he? So my scenario here is if you could trade Brock Purdy for, let's just say 2 to 3 first round picks and get rid of $50-something million per year, would you do it?
Yes.
You'd have
I'm
to do it
leaning
now.
toward yes,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know enough about the 49ers, like what they have position-wise, if they need the. But I'm leaning toward yes. I would do
So
It's a
They-
situation that would, like, no one ever thinks about trading their franchise quarterback,
Right.
especially after you sign him to a big deal. That's your franchise guy. But, like, if any team doesn't need, like,
Yeah.
a top 5 quarterback, it would be the Niners.
I mean, they're like the
guess-
only team that can draft a guy like Trey Lance, give up what they did, and it didn't really
and that,
hurt him.
So that's the thing. If you're looking at this from that perspective, in 2021, they probably feel like they should have drafted somebody else in the 2021
most
draft.
people, if you remember pre-draft, thought it was Mac Jones.
It was gonna be
when
Mac
they
Jones.
traded up the 3 overall. Everybody said, "Well, it's going to be Lawrence Wilson, Mac Jones, 1, 2, 3."
If you can reset it, the same staff says we should have picked him in the first place instead of Trey Lance. Now we have him starting, and he has won us many, many games so far with so many injuries all around. And even in a losing effort yesterday, played really well. I think it's a question worth asking. It's a scenario worth exploring for them, especially if somebody, maybe a team that just somehow got 2 first-round picks for a cornerback.
Yeah.
Would they have a couple of extra first-rounders to give?
I think the thing you have to ask is, like, the only question you have to ask if you're Shanahan and Lynch is, can we win a Super Bowl with Mac Jones? Can we get to a Super Bowl? Because you've seen Purdy do it. That, like, might be my only pause. But to your point, with all the picks, they need receivers bad. Brandon Ayuk, that was a stupid contract. They shouldn't have paid him. He wasn't worth that money anyways, but he hasn't been healthy all year long. You had to get rid of multiple defensive players last year in order to pay a Brock Purdy. Hufanga, who looked like a Pro Bowl safety for you, he's in Denver now.
Yep.
So, I mean, there are a few pieces you need.
Yep.
So, like, I don't actually hate that idea.
If you've proven as an organization that you've probably proven with Kyle Shanahan that you will never need to pay a quarterback $50+ million. They just did because, if you have a quarterback, GMs used to always say, I want to overpay a quarterback. I want to have that. I want to be in that position to have to overpay somebody because that means we found a quarterback. Well, they've done it with 2 guys already. They've gone to the Super Bowl. They didn't win, but they went to the Super Bowl with Garoppolo and Purdy. Are any of those guys, neither one of those are top 10 quarterback in the NFL. Right. And now they're winning with Mac Jones.
Yeah.
So, the scenario's out there. If I was them, I'd be shopping right now because you could get many first-rounders.
Yeah, I agree. I think you got one of, if not the best play caller, play designers in the NFL. I'm not saying you can have anybody out there, but you can have a lot of people out there play quarterback.
And the whole scenario is so interesting with that whole Trey Lance in the 2021. That was the same draft as Mac Jones, and they probably thought, man, we should have probably picked somebody else besides, and it could have been Mac Jones.
A lot of people thought when they traded up, it was for Mac Jones.
Right.
Not Trey Lance. Trey Lance is busy, y'all. Back up there for the LA Chargers, so...
It's an interesting scenario, and that would be an unprecedented situation where you trade away a franchise quarterback. I got paid like a franchise guy, and he's still young, but I don't think they need him.
Mac Jones, you could say doing things the right way, right? Right?
Yeah, what?
I just need you just for this commercial.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's exactly what our friends over at Pala do as well. They get it done the right way. You talk about experience, quality, and doing things the right way every time. They've been building and maintaining the infrastructure that keeps Louisiana running for over 50 years. From construction and fabrication to engineering and maintenance, they handle it with safety and efficiency every single time. So, if you need it built, fixed, or maintained, call the pros at Pala, or you can check them out online at palagroup.com. That's palagroup.com. That was very way to pick that up, Matt. Good job.
What did I do?
Squirrel. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising King studio.
Off the bench.
I was trying to wink at you. You didn't pick it up. It's all right. CentralPlumbing.org. Not only in Central, the entire greater Baton Rouge area, they can help you out. 225-925-8552. Not only in emergencies either. So not only in Central, not only in emergencies. If you're listening to us in the greater Baton Rouge area, and if you want to upgrade, if you want to change your space at your home or your business, they can come in. They can do that as well. We always encourage you, go tankless today with a tankless water heater. Never run out of hot water again. No matter how late you get home from the ball field or dance or whatever it is, you got to shower, dishes, laundry. You can do it all at the same time with peace of mind. You go to centralplumbing.org.
Central Plumbing, the experts when it comes to any plumbing. The Payne family, they've been doing it a long time, and I can tell you they work amazing residential. They work amazing commercial. They've done it for me both, and many, many, many times right there. Give them a call, centralplumbing.org.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Now that she's back in the atmosphere with drops of Jupiter in her head. She acts like summer and walks like rain. Reminds me that there's a time to change. Since the return of her stay on the moon, she listens like spring and she talks like June.
All right, welcome back in, OTB. Go to KTZBlinds.com. That is the website where you can go for K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. Go check out what they can do for you, the service area, which, look, in Baton Rouge, Lafayette, North Shore, basically anywhere you're listening to OTB, they can help you out. Have Brandon Barton and the team come out to your space, know your space, learn your space, change your space, and you'll be blown away with how fast all of that is going to take place. Go to KTOZBlinds.com, K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. Had a lot of proposals on the old field this weekend.
That was fun.
Starkville had one. Oxford had one. Lane Kiffin photobombed one of them.
Great.
That's a picture they'll have forever.
Mm-hmm. Well, Lane will have forever.
Well, sure. Yeah. But
a lot of proposals, a lot of fights, too.
When you're playing the Citadel.
Yeah.
Wait, fights? I didn't see any fights.
There was multiple
Oh,
fights.
Grambling got in a
Grambling had a
fight.
big old fight.
Whoa.
There's
It's
another
like,
one.
is anybody going to
saw,
stop this? Like,
Nah, they're like, refs were like, nah, game's over, dude. I'm good. My job's over.
Right.
I didn't get paid overtime. Felt like I got in a fight. Me.
you did with a Christmas
Got in
tree.
a fight with a Christmas tree. Shout out to Anna over there at Trifecta. I'm going over there after this. Trifecta Sports Therapy. Whew.
She's a hoot.
She's great. She's been working on me a long time. She was at LSU when I was there.
Yep.
Now they got a great sports therapy place over there. They pretty much treat everybody like a athlete, like a high profile athlete. It's awesome.
Even you?
Even me. So I'm going over there straight from here. I ain't even stopping to, I don't know, get gas.
I think I might have to. Do I have to bring you over there?
You might have to. Thank you for picking up this cord off the ground, by the way.
You're welcome. Are you going to have to hold my shoulder as you?
We're going to use that cord next hour and watch a little film from the LSU Alabama game.
That's what actually we're
I'm
going to
show
do.
y'all some good stuff.
That's what we're going to do when we come back.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be fun.
It's show bad too now. It's out there. The eye in the sky don't lie.
Oh, don't worry.
Hour 3 coming your way.
Off the bench.